Hi everyone, this reading is going to be for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Again, this is for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. So I know it's been a while since I made a video, but here I am again. So let's start with your reading. You got the Eight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, all Pentacles. Five of Swords, Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Four of Wands, and Four of Cups. So, let's start in the middle. Eight of Pentacles. So, for some of you guys, it must be a busy time. For some of you Aquarians, working. For some of you staying home. Even if you're home, you're still working. I don't know. You guys are still doing something. It looks like there's a BCB. I can see that. So still working on certain things. You have a project in your mind. And you're working with people. Or you're thinking of making things work. In regards to things that are... I think, sorry. This is about, I think your work, if you're not busy working physically at work, but you're busy working on yourself. You're building yourself. So this is a good thing. I mean, like I can tell you that right now. It looks like it's all about you. This reading, just looking at it, it's all about you. The challenge is like, I think for some of you are always waiting for a sign, always waiting for something, confirmation, waiting to hear from somebody, someone, or even if from a job. This is about money too. Waiting what you can do. Again, Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. And some of you are trying to make a choice between two people, I see. If you're dating or even talking to, people. I know you're not seeing people right now, but there is a big choice that you are trying to think about when it comes to your own stability also. So it's telling you to focus on things that you are not letting go. What are you not letting go? Let's see. See, you're not letting go because it's kind of interfering with your healing. I think a part of you is still, if you are still looking after something over the past, that it's, you still drag on until this time. You need to focus on that. Look at the things that are not working out for you. Whether it's a relationship, it's a job that you're in, any type. But the focus is that I know you're working on yourself and that's what you're doing. But you also need to start reevaluating what are the things that you can do to help restore your full element. And that's gonna be by looking into your own personal healing, because apparently you're still not letting go of something. I see. So over the past, I think you maintained yourself. You became a bit more in that single mode. Nine of Pentacles. You were enjoying having a good time in a way. For some who have been single, and for some who are in a relationship, I think you learn to detach. Because I think in the previous year, you guys were starting to be attached, very attached, and trying to be in control. But this time, I think you've learned to let go of that. That's why you're working on yourself. And it's still showing that there's still a little tiny piece of energy of that attachment that you're still kind of... I think this is the final stage where you're really going to start letting things go. And so I think this is about ego. So your ego plays a big role in your daily life, whether it's through your relationship, to your personal environment, whatever the case is. So slowly, I think you're starting to build up and work on your ego, understand the truth, understand basically you need to understand what blocks you from seeing reality. I'm not saying you're not in reality, you are, but you could have been in a place where you didn't see it. You worked on yourself and you're still working on it, but there's still a part where you need to completely lose it. So you have to slowly really surrender to the process of whatever that you are dealing with at this time, whatever it is that makes you feel like you want to control something. That's the time for you to do it. So in the near future, you have a Page of Swords. So I can say that you're going to be more assertive and active and being able to do the tasks that you need to do. If you're slacking off right now or you're not being more productive, you're going to be more productive. And for some of you guys, it looks like you're going to hear from someone. Oh, you got the Nine of Wands and the Fool. So someone is going to try to come back to your life. Either you can be dealing with two people. One is an air sign and one is a fire sign. It looks like there's two energies here. One is a Page and one is the Knight. Both are coming towards you and they would like to take a risk. They want to start something with you. It's almost like they act like they're pre-spirit. They act like nothing happened and they just come back to you just like the old days. But I think for you, you're not really gonna be focused on that, but you'll know that they're just there. You might let me see what the Fool is about. Okay, so in order for you to, I guess, tackle this matter, if it comes to your way, most likely you just have to listen to your intuition, because you have the High Priestess here. And these two people, if there's two, they have secrets. So you need to, like I said, also use your own discernment when it comes to this. I don't know what's going on, but there's a lot of people, again, coming back. Because I guess, Aquarius, you guys treat people right, and they know it. They know that they can never find something similar to what you can give, because you pretty much give the world sometimes, when you are deeply in love or invested into something or someone. That makes them rethink and say, you know what, I want to get back to Aquarius again. So wait for these people to come in, I guess. Yeah. And I, like I said, it's not gonna be one of your concern anyways. For you, I think it's more about you working hard to not go back to the, sorry for the word, but shithole that you had before. If you were dealing with some people before and they made you feel like shit. So I'm sorry, I'm using bad words now. I shouldn't. But no, because it's just like when I see a reading like this, it's like I don't understand. It's like when you're trying to fix yourself and you're trying to work to make sure you're in that stable manner, they start to rush back in as if like they get a signal from somewhere that, oh, you know what? Let me put her down again, or at least distract her. So, and try not to do that. I mean, try to stay on your alignment. Keep yourself in a positive mode. And I think like you're doing good right now where you are. So you're in the right path. And so now your suggested approach is your Ten of Pentacles. Again, reevaluate your happiness. What will make you happy at this time? Make good choices for yourself. If you want long-term relationship, then you should have that. You should always keep that in mind. And every time someone who would try to just go with you just for sex or have fun, I mean, you need to choose wisely, okay? Because this is about your happiness there. And you need to be with someone who you can have a meaningful relationship. That's what you need to think about. And that's how you should approach it. Because at this time, you should be tired of all this nonsense relationship that you had. or what you have. And it's time for you to slowly understand, hey, it's not like that. You don't play it like that no more. It's time for you to have that meaningful relationship, like I said. No more playing, no more games. So what you need to know is that Knight of Cups. So again, other than those two people coming in or just expressing, either one of them or another person here, Knight of Cups, is going to show up and say, I am still in love with you, or I still feel for you. They can't get enough of you. But you know what? You're not going back to this. You put an end to that card, or transformation. Let's see. Okay, but I think if anything, well, I think it's more of like you're done with the player type of people, the F boys and whoever. I think you're done with that. You're starting to realize everything is making sense for you now. You're starting to think, you know what? I don't need this type of drama. I don't need this type of relationship. It does not make me a better person. I think your focus right now is to bring yourself back up where you started, where you were at your best. And right now, if something comes along this does not give you or contribute to either your success or for your well-being, then I think you're shutting those down. But some of you are going to have a reconciliation with the twin flame, if that's what you call it, or a soulmate. I think because other than that, if it's not that, it's just saying that you're building your foundation. It's time for you to be happy again, but with the right foundation, with the right set of relationship, right set of manners. I can see you're totally working on yourself. You want some kind of change. You want something better for you. And who doesn't want that? We all do want that. But for you, the main theme of the reading, it does suggest that you're reaching for that. You've always wanted something like that. But I guess somehow you get in a loophole of, unfortunate events or unexpected people that you came close to, but at the end you end up wasting your time. So I think right now you're being led to understand that yes, these people, they come back because you know what, they know I treat them good, and you should be proud of that because that's what's happening. Everyone will want to be closer to you, or all this little Knight Cups, Pentacles, they're coming back because you also have that chance to understand that you truly gave something good from these people, or like certain situation. Your intention means well. You meant well, if that's the case. And so your outcome would be Four Cups, which is how I was already talking to you about, that you're not going to be interested. So if these are offerings from people that they kind of left a sour taste in your mouth, or you didn't have you didn't have any good closure relationship, or like I said, people just hit you up for things, they're not serious or anything, I think you're not gonna be taking those things. So you want something that is fair, reciprocation. So you want to give and take. If it's a relationship, you want something like that, and you're not going to want to waste your time anymore, because for you it's all about movement. It's time for you to move in a stable situations. You finally understood that if something starts with no foundation, there's no way you can build it up. So the best thing is, like I said, you just have to work on yourself and make sure you go through your own healing, which is getting to know yourself more, diving into loving yourself, taking care of yourself. But other than that, everything, they're just trying to come back to you. Whether it's a person from the past, people you never talked to in a while, a relationship that you had before but then disappointed you, all those things. But because the main thing of the reading, like I said, it's just about you realizing that you were giving yourself with good intentions. So anyways, that's my reading for you guys. Hope you like it. And sorry, I'm having a little bit of hard time expressing my words. It's been a long day for me. I had to do some things, but I'll try to make it better. But hopefully if you got what I mean with the reading. And thank you so much, and hope to see you again. Bye.